Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Ace Combat 5. Last time we did the alternate versions of Mission 11 and 12. And, yeah. We stopped the gas attack and we destroyed a weapons factory. After excruciatingly destroying some radars. Let's go. Nuclear launch detected. Except not really.
Despite the hectic mood among the staff at HQ, the start of the briefing was delayed. But the weary pilots, knowing full well that they must force their exhausted bodies back into the air once the order was given, weren't the slightest bit disturbed by the delay.
Seems really bright outside for 6 a.m.
What are you writing there?
I just can't remember this next phrase.
Here, let me see.
Hey! The princess couldn't feed the dove that day. She was too sick.
May I take a look?
Razgriz. The demon of Razgriz got her, right?
You know the story?
The demon from the North Sea. I remember. My grandma used to tell me bedtime stories about it. And every time she did, I'd be too scared to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night.
Settle down, people.
I know a little about that famous legend, too. When history witnesses a great change, Razgriz reveals itself, first as a dark demon. As a demon, it uses its power to rain death upon the land, and then it dies. However, after a period of slumber, Razgriz returns.
Oh man, we all love our legends in the Strange Real universe. Demons of Razgriz, November 14th, 1559 hours, Razgriz Straits.
Gentlemen! Excuse me, Colonel. This is an absolutely vital mission to us. As the staff advisor sent from Central HQ for this effort, I'd like to explain it myself. The Osean Army is planning a vast offensive with the ultimate objective of occupying the capital of Yuktobania. If this operation succeeds, it will end the war in very short order. However, the Yuktobanians have attacked our beachhead with ballistic missiles from the Rimfaxi, a Sinfaxi-class submersible carrier stationed in the icy waters of Razgriz Straits. Fortunately, our ground forces had already completed attack preparations, so despite the missile attack, the offensive began as planned. Nevertheless, we must neutralize the threat of another Rimfaxi missile attack on our ground forces.
We have a single chance to stage a successful air attack on the underwater carrier Rimfaxi. Our passive sonar has detected a transport submarine that we believe is headed for the Rimfaxi. We believe the transport sub's mission is to supply the Rimfaxi with missiles. Based on its course and speed, we've calculated its rendezvous time with the Rimfaxi. By amazing coincidence, it is precisely the same time as the 0 hour of our ground attack. At this time, the Rimfaxi will have to surface to restock its missiles. At that exact moment, ingress at low altitude to avoid detection, launch a surprise attack, and sink the Rimfaxi. Once surfaced, it only takes the Rimfaxi 1 minute to rig for an emergency dive. If your approach is detected, you will only have 1 minute to complete your attack on the Rimfaxi.
Alright, Operation Long Harpoon. Our mission to sink the Rimfaxi, which is the sister sub, I guess, of the Sinfaxi that we sank all those missions ago. So yeah, in the Razgriz Straits. Fun fact, this is the first time in the Ace Combat series that showed off that takes place in the Anian continent. Yeah, which, by the way, the continent of Anya is the main setting of Ace Combat 6. Ace Combat 6. So I don't know if we'll actually be playing through Ace Combat 6 on the channel, because Ace Combat 6 came out on the Xbox 360, and well, I don't have an Xbox 360, and the only Xbox 360 emulator right now, well, the game does work. It doesn't look super great, but so yeah, I don't know. Anyways, let's get started.
Now keep in mind, there won't be any support from Arkbird this time around. This mission rests solely on your shoulders. The The entire ground offensive is relying on this first surprise attack, so don't disappoint us. I want you to turn the icy Razgriz Straits into the enemy's graveyard.
Okay. Sure thing. So this mission is almost entirely air to naval, air to ship. Yeah, air to ship. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's almost entirely air to ship. So we're going to be bringing LASMs for this mission, and which is precisely why I'm going to be picking the F2. It has LASMs. It's based on the F-16, and we saw that the F2 back in Ace Combat 7. But yeah, here's the F2. Actually, we saw it. Actually, the F2 was in Ace Combat 4 as well, so never mind. Anyways, an F-16 variant developed through an international collaboration. While its design is optimized for air-to-ground and air-to-ship combat, the F-2A is also an effective air superiority fighter. So yeah, let's pick it. Yes, LASMs. Well, the other aircraft we could pick with LASMs is the Rafale. But, nah, that's gonna be for later. We're not gonna use the Rafale now. We'll use the F2. Seems perfect for this mission. Edge, you can also bring LASMs. You can have the F-18C, the Hornet. But yeah. Also, if you're wondering why, I already have all the... Also, by the way, I already tried recording this once, but I realized I was using the wrong recording settings again. So, yeah. Good, but I caught it before I finished the mission, so yeah. Anyways, the F-14, you're gonna... Chopper and Archer, you guys are gonna provide air cover for us. Because there are air targets in this mission as well. So you can bring the F-14D, the Super Tomcat. This carrier-based F-14 features upgrades in radar and weapon control systems.
Captain, which
Oops,
plane should I use?
I didn't finish reading yet. Aptly called the Super Tomcat, the F-14D can handle multiple enemies at once. That's why it has XLAAs. Yeah. And Archer, you can have the Super Hornet. It has XMAAs. So yeah.
So, we're going up in this formation? War Dog, launch.
Yep. And F2, 2 F-18s, and an F-14. Let's go.
Pilots, check your plane and prepare.
But first, aerial refueling, because this is a really long trip. Makes sense.
1 mile to refueling craft.
I believe this is the first aerial refueling sequence in Ace Combat. So yeah.
100 yards to go.
Maybe? I'm actually not sure.
Perfect, Blaze.
Anyways, aerial refueling. Because there was no aerial refueling in Ace Combat 4, I know. So maybe? I'm actually not sure. Anyways, let's do our aerial refueling. Stick that boom right in my receptacle. And let's go. Fill her up. How much does that cost? Probably a lot. Alright, let's go.
Stay at low altitude and fly towards the submarine fleet. You are restricted from flying above 1,000 feet. We can't risk having our surprise attack detected.
Roger that.
Getting chills. This northern sea is where the demon of Razgriz came from.
Razgriz.
Huh. There's no way that could have been the Razgriz.
Hold your chatter. Commencing comm-out procedure shortly. Maintain radio silence.
Guess I'll cut off the mic and try talking to myself.
You do that. Let's head towards let's head towards the Rimfaxi, which is right in the middle of a bunch of picket submarines. And guess what? And it doesn't really matter if we destroy the picket submarines or not, because they're still gonna detect us anyway. I mean, oops, spoilers. Yep. I missed. No, I mean, I didn't miss that. I did not miss, but I forgot that it takes 2 missiles. That the sub's taking 2 missiles.
I'm gonna start talking now.
Anyways, we gotta take out another sub. Anyways, yeah, it doesn't matter if you try to avoid the submarines or not, they'll still detect you anyways.
30 seconds to Rimfaxi dive. Halt the resupply.
All right, let's shoot for the for the Rimfaxi. We're gonna save our LASMs for now. For a bit, we're gonna wait a bit later to use our LASMs. Uh-oh. Come on.
10 seconds to die.
Come on, come on. Go, 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 go.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Hit.
Shack on the target.
We hit it. It's trying to dive.
It's underwater.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Emergency dive due to enemy attack. We're still able to launch our missiles.
No, it's not.
Colonel Mitchell to warn
No, we got it though. Come on. We got it. I got it. It said destroyed. Come on. Really? Really? Boo. I destroyed it. I destroyed it before it was completely dived. Boo. Let's try again, I guess. If only I hadn't. If only I hadn't forgotten that subs take 2 missiles.
100 yards to go. Perfect, Blaze. Commencing refueling. War Dog, stay at low altitude and fly towards the submarine fleet. You are restricted from flying above 1,000 feet. We can't risk having our surprise attack detected.
I'm getting chills. This northern sea is where the demon of Razgriz came from.
Razgriz.
Huh. There's no way that could have been the Razgriz.
Hold your chatter. Commencing comm-out procedures shortly. Maintain radio silence.
Guess I'll cut off the mic and try talking to myself.
And by the way, even if we hit the submarine with an LASM from long range, it'll detect the submarine.
Colonel Mitchell, the advisor to HQ. That picket
Basically, the submarine will essentially detect the missile, and then it'll alert the Rimfaxi before it gets destroyed.
I'm gonna start talking now.
So yeah, it doesn't matter if you destroy the submarines or not. But hey, extra points. You know, it's extra points. Anyways, this time I am gonna use 1 LASM at least. I'm gonna use 1 LASM for the Rimfaxi. Nice. Nice, we got it.
Those bastards are diving.
They're diving, but we damaged it. And also hit the supply sub. Because screw you, no supplies for you. I mean, they've already supplied, but hey.
Attack the enemy forces with long-range missiles from the Rimfaxi. Urgent. Transmitting target coordinates. This is Rimfaxi. We cannot comply. We are unable to launch missiles underwater due to battle damage. What's the point of your existence if you don't fire now? They're penetrating our defense lines as we speak. Hurry up before they overrun our allies. Emergency surface. Grab onto something. Once we break the surface, launch the missiles in unmanned drones.
The Rimfaxi's antenna has appeared above water. It's surfacing.
The Rimfaxi is surfacing. They can no longer, but nice. They have to surface if they want to launch the missiles, which is good for us because that means it's vulnerable.
Rimfaxi launching burst missiles.
Launching carrier jets.
This is Lieutenant Colonel Mitchell, the advisor to HQ. I'm getting you info in real time from our tracker satellite. Time your attacks to hit the Rimfaxi when it surfaces. Sink it before it deals any more damage to our ground forces with its missiles.
Sure. But first, let's deal with these UAVs.
You're dealing lethal damage to the Ocean Army. Give me one more shot. Drive them back to the coastline. Good thing there's no big bird shooting at us from the sky like before. Roger that. I guess we'll just have to get this over with.
I'll take
Doesn't
care of
that music,
for
though.
the escort subs too.
That music, that rock music that's playing right now.
No wonder they got all those escorts. The Rimfaxi is diving. Come on, surface.
But anyways,
Sick of waiting for you.
we're gonna deal with the UAVs for
Enemy
points.
plane shot down.
For points? Yeah. But we also cannot take too long to sink the Rimfaxi, or else it'll deal too much damage to our friendly forces with its missiles. Nice. Our wingman actually doing pretty good against the UAVs. Good job.
Here's how cool it is. You call yourself a Marine?
The Rimfaxi has broken the surface. Commence attack. Fox 2.
So fun fact, these are the same kind of UAVs that these are actually the same kinds of UAVs that the Alicorn.
Take your positions. Make your country.
Let's fire off some LASMs at the sub. Watch out for the missiles.
They might think they snuck up on us, but they're dead wrong.
Now I don't wanna deal too much damage to the Rimfaxi just yet, or else after a while it'll stop. If you damage it too much, it won't be able to launch
Attack, you idiots. Are you just gonna let them destroy our
launch any more UAVs. Can't have that.
This guy would be nicer than our base commander back home.
The top brass are all the same.
The Rimfaxi is diving.
We don't have any support from the Arcbird. Are we gonna be alright?
They'll be fine. Also, sometimes the subs, the picket subs will surface around. We can deal with those.
Come on! The enemy's gonna attack any minute now.
Ed, think you can deal with that picket sub?
Commence attack.
I got it.
Enemy missile sunk.
Let's launch another volley at the Rimfaxi.
I still can't believe how huge it is.
Watch out for the missiles.
And how HQ treats us like errand boys.
And let's
Show them what our anti-aircraft defenses are capable of.
let's deal with the UAVs. But yeah, as I was saying, these are the same. These are actually the exact same kind of UAVs that the Alicorn launched in Ace Combat 7. No, yeah, it's called dodging missiles.
It's like the enemy's gathered all its submarines in one place.
No, actually, no, it's called LASMs.
No wonder they got all those escorts. We're in freezing weather. We'll be dead in minutes
Nice.
if we punch out into the ocean here.
Yeah, we definitely do not want to punch out
I can still hold out.
here.
Let's keep it going a bit longer.
All right.
Ballast tanks damaged! Unable to submerge!
Oh, nice. Apparently,
We'll just have to deal with them above the
nice. We've damaged the
The Rimfaxi has stopped its dive.
We've damaged the Rimfaxi enough. Apparently, I guess our wingmen probably have damaged it enough.
We need 2 hours to repair the fuel tank.
We've damaged the Rimfaxi's ballast tanks.
Just hurry up!
Nice, good job, good job.
Down.
We've damaged the Rimfaxi's ballast tank so it can no longer dive.
This is a bad sign. Not good. Not good at all.
So where is it? Where is it?
Rimfaxi launching burst missile. War Dog, it's headed your way.
Oh, it's headed for us.
Zoom to about 5,000 feet. I can't believe their damage control ability. It still isn't sinking.
It's launched the burst missile at us.
10 seconds steam.
Okay, climb, climb, climb.
5, 4,
Climb, climb.
3, 2, bursting
Nice.
now.
Climb to avoid the burst missiles.
I thought this was the world's best fleet. I know. I'm
Let's
not
deal with these UAVs. And we've also heavily damaged the Rimfaxi. It should probably go down in another volley, another 1 or 2 volleys.
It's finished. We can't save this boat. They sunk the Rimfaxi?
Indeed. Well, we haven't. Well, almost. Not quite yet, but almost.
Rimfaxi launching burst missile.
Burst missile incoming.
Water's coming into the crew's quarters. Forget about it. You guys go up on deck. We're finished.
10 seconds to impact. 5, 4, 3, 2, bursting now.
Nice. And let's watch these missiles hit.
How can 4 planes change the tide of the war?
And that's the Rimfaxi dealt with. Rimfaxi is down.
It appears you're up against Razgriz itself out there. Looks like they were the real
The
Razgriz,
Rimfaxi is down.
not us.
Nice.
Maybe someone's trying to tell us that our time is up.
Nice. Let's get out of here. There goes the Rimfaxi. Suffering the same fate as its sister. Goodbye, Rimfaxi. But yeah, essentially, after you damage it enough, it'll be unable to dive anymore, and then it'll start launching burst missiles at you instead of at your ground forces. So yeah, that's when you want to watch out. Anyways, we got him.
The surprise attack on the Rimfaxi was a success, and the carrier has sunk to the bottom of the Razgriz Straits.
Nice.
The threat from the northern sea has disappeared, and the Osean forces are on the offensive against Yuktobania.
Nice. Also, by the way, if you take too long to sink, if you take too long to sink in the Rimfaxi, it'll launch. Basically, your ground forces will suffer too much damage, and you'll fail the mission. So yeah, make sure you don't take too long to sink the Rimfaxi, even though you want to get the points enough points to get an S rank, which I believe you only need like 7,000 or 8,000 points from destroying other stuff, and the rest of the points you get from the Rimfaxi. So yeah, other stuff mainly UAVs, mainly the UAVs. Anyways, 18 UAVs and 1 Rimfaxi. I don't know why the Rimfaxi is listed under the air. Under the air targets instead of under ships. But yeah, whatever. Anyways. This mission accomplished. S rank. The Rimfaxi is gone.
Me? Heavens. The ace pilots who sunk the enemy submarines are right over there. And I'm the person you want to interview now?
No, it's not that. It's just that I heard you used to be a fighter pilot yourself.
I just fly freight planes for the maintenance crews now. The captain, Captain Bartlett that is, said it was time for an old man like me to quit trying to compete with the young guys. Talk about a lack of respect.
Where did you meet Captain Bartlett?
We were both shot down and we bailed out behind enemy lines in the last war. We got through the bullet-ridden battlefield and made it back to the Allied front line. I tell you, it was tough getting the Army to believe we were on their side.
Shot down? You two?
Hey, it was a long time ago. Everyone makes mistakes, right?
Oh, no, I didn't mean it that way. Even if you're not flying with those pilots, your age and experience provide a lot of support for all of them. I just wanted to tell you that. I've seen that you really listen to what they say, and you always have helpful suggestions for them.
Well, thank you.
I think they're all going to need you, now more than ever.
I'll do what I can.
These people, it's like they're walking on a tightrope that could snap at any second. They're going to reach their breaking point sooner or later.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Pops. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna be for this one. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.